Hi friends, so glad to have you joining me for today's children's time. Well, it is now the month of March and soon spring will begin. Spring is such a wonderful season that brings so many beautiful changes. We have more daylight hours, the temperatures get warming and the snow melts and the grass starts to turn green. Leaves start to appear on the trees and flowers start to bloom. So many beautiful changes happen in the springtime. Today's Bible story is the story of the Transfiguration. Can you say that with me? Transfiguration. That's a big word that means to change. Now, I have a bag here, and in my bag I have some baby oil. We're going to use this to help learn about transfiguration. So in our story, Jesus takes 3 of his disciples, Peter, James, and John, and they hike to the top of a mountain to pray. Now while they were praying, Jesus is changed. His face and his clothes become dazzling white. So now to my oil, I'm going to add some glow-in-the-dark paint. And then there were 2 men standing with Jesus, and it was Moses and the prophet Elijah, and they were talking about God's plan to save the world. It was an amazing sight. So if I take my bag and I hold on this light for a little bit, okay, if I turn off the light, look how it's shining, how it changed it now, and it is dazzling white. Well, then while they were up on the mountain, a cloud came, and they heard a voice from the cloud say, "This is my beloved Son." God was talking to them. And then the cloud faded away. Elijah and Moses were gone. And Jesus went back to looking like himself again. The disciples knew they had experienced something amazing and they would never forget it. Wow. I want you to think for a minute about an amazing experience that maybe you have had. Maybe you got to score a point at the last minute to win a game. How about seeing a gorgeous rainbow or a beautiful flower? Or maybe there was a day when you were really feeling down and just when you needed it, you got a big hug from a friend. Or you read a really, really good story and you just hated to have it end. Or you listened to a beautiful piece of music that just touched your heart. There's lots of amazing experiences that we have that help us to see who God is. You know, Jesus was with those disciples up on the mountaintop. But here's the thing. Jesus had climbed all the way up with them, and he climbed down the mountain with them. Jesus was with them all the way. Just like Jesus is with us today, wherever we are. He's with us when we're having lows, and he's with us when we're having highs. Can you pray with me? Amazing God, you brighten our lives with Jesus. Thank you for always being with us during our highs and during our lows. Help us bring your love to others, and may your light shine through us. Amen. I encourage you to read the story of the Transfiguration in your children's Bible, or read it in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 9, verses 28 to 36. Thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, let your light shine. Bye-bye for now.